Hi friends, welcome back. It is April 1st and it is time to start planting all of my seedlings into the ground. Yesterday I took the time to plant a few cool weather crops into a raised bed that I have back there. And today I want to put in all the onion sets that I started from seed about 2 months ago already into the ground. So let me show you what the greenhouse looks like inside, and then maybe we'll put some of those onions into the ground at the end. The greenhouse is full of seedlings right now, so I have been taking out some of the stuff I had in there in containers and I've been putting it out here. Over here you can see I have my onions and my spinach, and the spinach, it's already starting to bolt because it's so warm. It has been very warm here in my area, and the next few weeks we seem to be above freezing, but we have one day next week that looks like it's going to be below freezing, so I'm not going to plant my tomatoes just yet. But the greenhouse is growing right now. I have my peppers in these buckets. They are growing well. And check out this yuzu that I have planted in the ground inside the greenhouse. It's starting to put a lot of flowers. And there's the loquat. It's nice and thriving. The lemon tree is getting full of blossoms right now. Hopefully it will start blooming very soon. A lot of the cuttings are putting out leaves. And these are the peppers that I had here overwintering, and they are starting to leaf out. Check that out. I also have this fig in a container, and this one is leafing out quite nicely already. This one is a special one. Let me see which one this one is. This is Violet de Bordeaux. I got that one from a nursery south of me. That one's really nice. I am trying to root out this massive fig cuttings in water, trying to see if it works. If it doesn't work, then I'll use these branches for barbecue sometime later in the season. And check out the yuzu seedlings. I have a bunch of them in this 5-gallon bucket. This year I'll probably put them in smaller containers and give them out to friends. I have one in a single pot right here, doing okay. I have another yuzu over here, and that one's planted directly into the ground and is pushing out new growth. The key lime that I thought could have died in the frost actually made it through. And I saw that the bananas are pushing out new growth. This one right here actually more evident that it is alive, so that's good. I don't remember the varieties. These are fruiting bananas. They're inside the greenhouse, so hopefully they produce. The guava tree I thought was dead also is putting out new growth right here. So look how dead it looks, but it's still alive. So I'm happy about that. Hopefully I'll see 1 or 2 guavas from this year. One cool thing that I'm trying out is planting out my tomatoes inside the greenhouse. These guys are sun golds. I put them into the ground yesterday, and I'm gonna go grow them on a stick and then hopefully trellis them all around the greenhouse here. So hopefully I'll have very early sun gold tomatoes. I have lemongrass that overwinter is still alive. So this one I need to dig it out of here soon and transplant it outside. That was the goal for that. And inside, on this side, everything's getting very crowded in here. I have so many seedlings. All of my seedlings are here now. The inside of the house has been emptied out. It is great to have this greenhouse because these have been growing indoors under artificial grow lights, but when I bring them out here, the polycarbonate panels, they actually get rid of a lot of the UV rays that would be harmful to them. But actually it is good enough for them to be directly planted outside, so I don't have to acclimatize them. Once they come into the greenhouse, they can go directly into the raised beds outside, so that's super helpful. It's saving me a lot of time this year. Check out the sweet potatoes. I'm trying to grow out some of the vines right now. I just brought them outdoors. I've had them indoors all winter long. I bought these from a farmer's market last fall, and they are white sweet potatoes, Korean sweet potatoes, so I'm excited about growing these this year. I have some hollyhocks. I have a ton of eggplants. I got peppers. I even have a Hawaiian papaya here. I have a second seedling here. Hopefully this grow big. I'm hoping to grow those papayas inside the greenhouse here so that they produce. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but I'm willing to give it a try. I also have a ton of pepper seedlings right now. I need to come in and divide a bunch of these into single pots. But check this out. I tried to sprout some bell peppers that were an old packet and only 2 germinated. So I'll have to go back and buy another bell pepper packet so I can start more seeds, because it's about time to plant those. These tomatoes here, I had them inside the house and I lost a bunch of them. You can see here, I failed growing these. They got damping off. It's like a fungus or something when they are too moist. So what I did is I just brought them out into the greenhouse, and here they were able to survive. So I've replanted the ones that did not survive. Green Zebra and San Marzano tomatoes, they did not make it. But everything else looks like it's doing okay. So I'm happy about those. Check out how the figs are leafing out. These are beautiful. I'm hoping to sell some of these locally. I don't ship anything. Unfortunately, I don't want to be dealing with shipping. There's too much red tape about that. And I only sell these locally. So if you are local, Northern Virginia, I will be selling some of these. So if you are local and you live in Northern Virginia, send me a message and I can probably sell some of these to you. I'm going to sell elderberry cuttings, blackberry cuttings, and figs. That's what I sell the most of. And I'm probably going to be selling some of those yuzu seedlings as well. So if you're interested in those, I can sell you those. And maybe later on I will have lots of key lime fruit tree cuttings. So key limes, I was able to get my hands on a lot of cuttings from a mature key lime tree, so I'm going to be selling those. But they're all over here rooting right now, and I want to make sure they're fully rooted before I start selling them. I want to make sure that people get a quality product from me. And again, I only sell these locally. I do not ship any products because it is annoying to ship. We used to have a business with my wife where we shipped a lot of stuff, but it can be quite annoying, and plants have a lot of red tape. So I don't, especially citrus, you can't be shipping citrus across the country because there's a lot of regulations. So if you live locally, we can do a little trading and maybe some bartering, but I also sell them. So you can see here the dragon fruit, only one of them survived, the other one died. But that's good because I know this one, it's a little more cold tolerant than that one. I've also planted a fig into the ground here. That's just a Chicago hardy fig. I want to make sure that I have a long season on that one. So hopefully it will produce. I'm hoping to keep it as a single stem or maybe 2 stems so it doesn't get wild in here, because those can grow pretty big. These are the onions I started from seed that I want to plant today. And check out these jalapenos. I had a jalapeno plant that was left in that pot over there. And then I took the seeds from that one and I sprinkled them on these containers, labeled them jalapeno, and guess what? Now I have jalapeno seedlings that I'm gonna have to plant. So they are free basically. I have a Florida avocado here that died when it was frosted over in here, but I guess it didn't die, it just died back, and now it's leafing out. Check this out. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful seedlings. I haven't been successful at rooting gooseberries. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. I'm gonna have to look at a method of doing it, because every time I do it, they look okay for a few weeks and then they die on me. So I'm not sure what's going on there. This is a pineapple guava cutting I took, and I have been nurturing all winter long, trying to make it survive. These are red bananas. These are supposed to be hardy to Zone7. I think they're called Musa Balutina. I got seeds for that one, and hopefully I'll be planting them outside, and hopefully I'll get some fruit from that. Those are really cool fruits. And down here I have some artichokes. These are all from seeds that I saved from mine over last year. And right back here, this beautiful plants here, and these beautiful plants right here are coffees. I got some seeds for coffee beans, and I've planted them here, and check that out. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that coffee yet. I think I wanna plant 2 of those trees inside the greenhouse, and then I'm gonna put 2 of them in pots and grow them indoors as just houseplants. And maybe one day they'll start making coffee beans and I can roast my own coffee beans and make my own coffee. How cool would that be? I'm starting to think anything is possible now that I have this greenhouse, because I was able to grow a lot of lemons on that tiny little tree right there. So having this greenhouse, even though it costs a little money to heat it up, it allows me to do all these cool little projects that I want to be doing anyways. So some people spend a lot of money on golfing clubs or other hobbies. I decided to spend my money on plants and greenhouses and gardening. Let me know what you're planting this week and what you're hoping to get accomplished before the last frost. I have a ton of stuff I need to do. My baby number 2 came about a week ago, so I am busy and I haven't been sleeping very much. But I am joyful to have a second baby girl with us now, and wish us luck because we're not sleeping very much at our household. Right now I happen to be recording this while everybody is taking a nap, so I have very little time to get these videos out to you. So if you're enjoying it, please give it a thumbs up, make sure you like this video, and you share it with a friend. So before I run out of time, let me put these onions into the ground so that we can eat lots of fresh onions this summer. I have this beautiful rain barrel here and it collects water. So before I go out there, I'm gonna soak these with a lot of water so that the roots are easy to tease apart. Just hydrating them. So this raised bed here was planted yesterday, and the goal is to put in a bunch of onions in here now. I am running out of planting space much faster than I did last year because we have so many more plants we want to put into the ground. My wife is starting a little flower farm at the front, so I have given up a little bit of space at the front, but that's okay because now she's involved and now we have a little bit of buy-in. So let's put the onions into the ground. Check these out. I'm just gonna try to tease them out of here, and now we'll see if we're able to shake this in water and get rid of all the soil so we don't damage the roots too much. And just like that, I just planted the first raised bed of the 2024 season. Hopefully we'll get a lot of vegetables this year. I'm doing a few experiments here and there. I'm still growing ginger this year. I'm going to grow taro, and I have a few of the bananas that I want to grow out this year, so hopefully those will go well. But this year I'm focusing on only our favorites, and hopefully that way I can focus on the family while tending to the garden in the very little spare time that I have left. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and if you enjoyed it, please give a thumbs up. I'll see you on the next one.